Hey guys, Connor here. Today I'm going to be doing a bit more of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in Minecraft. So, off camera, I did a bit of work on these roofs. I was thinking about using this, but then I saw it's not very peaked at the top, so I might work on that off camera because it's kind of boring just to watch me build a ton of stuff. Um, like just build the same thing over and over again. And also, I had a bit of a problem. I lost the save for this world, and so I had to go to a backup that I had and rebuild this stuff. But I realized after watching the recording, which I used to build it back, that over here I didn't have a place to go into the Hogshead, which was pretty major part of the theme park, at least for me. So I've separated the restaurants out with magenta wool. This is gonna be like the midpoint, which is gonna have a fireplace. I believe there was at the theme park. I'll have to check, but and also in the last, I believe it was the last episode, my audio was really bad, and so I hope it's fixed in this episode. But you couldn't really hear me explaining anything, and so I'll explain this once more. Basically, this makes it so that no one can cut you in line. And so when you're coming through here, it closes the doors behind you, unless I think some of them broke. Yeah, I have to rewire some of them because they broke when I reloaded the backup, but basically when there's someone here, I don't know if this will work. Whoops. No, it's not gonna work. But essentially, when someone's there, you can't pass them in line because there's a door in your face. So that's how that works. And I'm also going to go over something that I changed from the last episode. I made this so that it's one single thing because I thought that looked cleaner. And if I need to, I can just cut this off and make this into a candy thing. But so yeah, that's that. I also might need to check the recording to do this, but I think I did it correctly. And this is new from the last episode. This is going to be the entrance to the Dragon Challenge. I'm going to make a painting that goes here, and it's going to say the Dragon's Challenge, and this is going to be the first ride that I'm going to build. So I was thinking in this episode we could work on making all the things for the 3 broomsticks. So working on getting the cashier's places working. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna count how many there are here. So okay, so there's 22 blocks in this entire thing, which means I'm probably gonna make them into sets of 7 and get rid of 1 block like that. Or maybe not 7, maybe I'll just make them 7 sets of 3 actually. So let's set this up. So let's take this in by 1. And also these are going to be separated with, actually no, they're not going to be separated. They're just going to have open spaces, but each one is going to have their different drink dispenser, table, and cash register. For the time being, the cash register is just going to be like this. That's cash register for now, but eventually it's going to actually be cash register block when I work on a mod for it. So the counter I was thinking is actually not going to be stone, it's going to be marble or quartz. It looks like marble, so I thought that was a nice counter sort of thing, because I was thinking I could either do this, or I could also make it wood like this, and replace or make the counter where you actually get your food. I could make that like a pressure plate that looks like this sleek sort of wood, kind of like I think I was gonna do for this wood and this wood, I think. Oh no, it wasn't that. It was I'm gonna make these look like sleek wood, which means actually I'm gonna have to change the wood texture. But I think at least. But so those are gonna. This is probably gonna be something like that. So I'll get to work on finishing up this. Actually, first, I'm gonna show you. Well, actually, no, there's not really a good way to show you until I get the mod finished. But so basically, the setup is gonna be cash register, the counter, and then I'll just do like, I don't know, this to the drink dispenser. So that's the setup. That's how the setup's gonna be, and I'll get back to you when I finish building the rack. And I've decided to actually separate them by one. That way, because I realized if I hadn't separated them, it would have been like this. And that could have been really cramped. So I reduced the size or the amount by one. And now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stations to get your food. So if that's not enough, I think I don't know how much it's going to be enough. So let's bring this out by one, so that the cashiers will have plenty of space. Actually, now that I think of it, they're not going to need a cash register, they're just going to need a screen. It's these people who are going to need the cash registers. So I'll just play something to represent a screen for now. I don't know, piston. Piston will represent a screen. I'm going to have to write all this down. Okay, that's a screen. This is going to have the order of the person's order, essentially. And they're going to yell at or tell the people in the kitchen, who will probably also actually have a screen. So, actually, I don't know what these guys will need. I'm going to have to check. Again, I'm going to have to check a picture or something. I set up this condiments area. It's like it's going to be like ketchup and mustard. I'll just, let's see, what could represent that stuff, just because I can. Ketchup. Oh yeah, I forgot about that bug. Dang it, okay. Oh well. Mustard. If you guys didn't know about that bug, it's if there's a block that has a hitbox that, or not necessarily a hitbox, but if the blocks, basically there's a selected area, like here, you can kind of see it right above my mouse. There's the selected area that doesn't have anything in it. If you, like this, if you select this, there's a selected area that goes right in between those. In a selected area like that, blocks will bounce on them. It's a weird bug. I don't get why it happens, but it does. That's why this didn't work. I'm just gonna bounce. I also got rid of the stairway because that was just to demonstrate what's gonna be there. I really need to check a picture or something like that to get that right. Basically, a lot of this I'm doing from memory, but then there's the things that you can't really remember every detail, and you have to check a picture, which is most of the stuff in the 3 broomsticks. Because even though I ate there every day when I went there on vacation, I can't remember everything about it. So, I think I'm gonna finish this this rooftop really quick. So I'll be back when I finish that too. I filled in one side of this roof. I'm gonna leave the other side open in case I need to redesign this. That way it's easier to get to the back. But I think this turned out pretty good. I'm just gonna want to make this roof peaked, because even in like the movies and things, all the roofs in Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley were peaked at a tall point. And while this is tall, it's not peaked. So I'm gonna fix that. I think I'm gonna end it for this episode. Also, one thing I wanted to mention was that I'm either gonna keep this or replace it with some sort of thing like you see at the front of a train, like a plow sort of thing. I'm not sure, but I will do that later. And also, these signs all got erased when I redid the save. And also, there's a few things I think I need to show you as well, like this. This is going to be a woman, like a girl's head. This will be the puking pasties, I believe. It's gonna be a barfing person. And then these are the Dr. Filibuster's fireworks, I believe it's called, if I remember correctly from the books that I've read a million times. And this wood is going to be replaced with some sort of box looking, I don't know what it's going to be. And then these are going to look like fireworks poking out of the box and stuff. So I think that's all for this episode. Just a little overview of what we did in this episode. I explained what this magenta wool is. It's going to be the Hog's Head, or the entrance to the Hog's Head from the 3 broomsticks. I did the cashier's desks, or not so much desks, but where they're gonna stand. I'm gonna have to fill this in with half slabs of some sort. I explained what these are because in the last episode you could hardly hear me from the audio problems. And we went over what this was. This is the candy floss, like I said in the previous episode, but I made it so that it's one big thing. And we filled in this roof, which I'm also going to have to make peaked. So I think that's all. And this needs to be replaced with the keyboard. I think that's all for this episode. Thanks for watching.